And good afternoon, Warp103 bringing you guys another video. This time here we are talking about the WZ114, the next Maritime Tank Tier 9. So sit back, relax, and of course, enjoy the show.
I'm gonna have to rain down a godly firestorm on you.
And thank you for viewing this video. If you like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the icon above, and then of course hitting the bell icon to get notifications when the next video drops. So here we go. Okay folks, as you can see, part of the preview that's been playing in the background and everything else, that is giving you some of the stats on the tank. But we're going to go into the main stats, and then from there we're going to give you some gameplay on the stats. Now, we already have Tanks GG loaded up. This is a place I usually go to. I wish they had this in game, but they don't. Now, of course, we bring in the new Tier 9, Premium Tier 9, versus the older Tier 9, Premium, versus two Tier 9s that you can get via, Battle Pass. Now, again, these are non-premiums. The K and the WZ are actually premium, meaning that they give you premium time, they give you bonds, all the things that a Tier 8 would give, plus bonds. Okay. Now, Tier 9, Chinese variety, so you already know, yeah, that's usually a bad thing. Now, we're looking at the stats of, again, the Tier 9s. And what's the glaring thing that you see right a damn way? The DPM sucks balls. Balls. Now, again, 1,000, just say 1,600 DPM is just, it's terrible. Just effing bad. But Warp, it has, yeah, a little bit more penetration than some of the other ones by 8. So again, a bit 6 pin is not going to say woohoo for this damn dreadful ass DPM. At range like that, it does still have some good penetration. Now, it has a high alpha. Again, I care less about high alpha guns and everything else, and that makes no difference if your DPM is shite. You'll see it in the gameplay where I'm sitting there like, okay, you see me because my brain is, you'll see me come back to ready to shoot because my brain is so used to all other tanks that I played that I'm ready to shoot by now, and in a way, oh, I can't, okay, that was dumb. This is going to be a real problem with this tank. So rate of fire is 3 rounds a minute. That's just dumb. That's just completely and utterly just no. 20 seconds reload time. Yeah, again, that's just, now you do have a 130 caliber, so you can overmatch, just like you can with the object, because the phase 1 can't because it's 120. So again, you need 122 or better. So you can't overmatch people that are side scraping if they're with the right caliber. So that's good. Shell velocity, really good. I do like the shell velocity. And then we go to this crap here. So not only do you take forever to reload, you can't spam your ammo because you ain't got a lot of ammo to spam. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Then we go down to the gun handling, and it's absolutely effing terrible. 3.9 aim time is just, you're aiming for eternity. Unless you pull back, sitting there waiting, aim, so your gun is actually ready to shoot. This is just dumb. The dispersion, okay, 0.33 dispersion is good, and so you can get it down to really low. So are you trying to tell you want people to basically stay in the back with a heavy tank and snipe? Because with this aim time, you can't get up close and do it. So this is confusing to me. On the move is shit. Transverse is shit. Turret transverse is shit. You do have, after firing, okay, that's all right. You do have 10 degrees of gun depression, which is good. Elevation of 10, which is good as well. And then you go to the speed. It's like, wait. I know you want these to be inferior to the tech tree ones, but the STRV-K should have been your standard. meaning that speed-wise, it should have been around the K, or at least as fast as the phase 1. 33. Oh my God. So maneuverability is poor. Reverse speed is absolutely dreadful. I mean, it's just plain shit. And you got good engine power, but your power to weight ratio, because it's just so heavy, again, is shit. Your terrain resistance is trash. Transverse is, again, turn pretty good. You turn your tank pretty good. So again, that's really a plus. And so you actually look at the numbers on soft hardness and everything else. So that, again, it's still good. And then you go down to the armor. Now your armor on paper says, oh, 300 a turret. Okay, you're going to see me get pinned in the turret, but you'll see. Turret armor is really good, but it's only around certain areas. Again, your side armor in the turret, again, pretty good. So your turret armor, pretty decent. Your hull armor, again, the same. It's supposed to be pretty decent compared to all the other ones in the thing. In reality, you'll see me get pinned by tier 8s pretty damn easily. Even angled, it's not gonna really matter. Track armor, that's not really a thing. Now you do have a sizable hit points, so they want you to brawl, but your gun takes forever to aim. Again, this tank is all over the place when it comes to things. Engine health, you're not going to lose your engine. You're going to lose your tracks because of the way it is. I wish it would have been 250 like the K. Your ammo rack, bruh. yeah. You're going to eat some ammo racks with this tank here if you don't use the ammo rack protection skill. If you don't use that, you're going to get stiff-armed hard. So, yeah. Your repair time for your tracks, again, is on the long as hell side. Camo, it's better than the K. Better than not better. It's better than phase 1, but not better than the SCRV or the 777. After firing, your shell cost, meaning how much it actually cost you to run the tank, is pretty damn high. 200 over the life of, that's an extra 1,000 plus going in when you fire at least 10 shells and everything else of that. View range, again, 390 it's okay. I wish it was 400 like the K, but looking at everything overall, you can see that this tank here is China written all over it. I hate to say it. Again, if they had made this the same as somewhere around in this area, I would have been fine, because that would have bring your rate of fire up. It wouldn't be so long to reload. Long reloads on a tank is bullshit. Again, shell velocity is good, but your gun handling is atrocious. Yes, you can snipe with this, meaning that you literally can sit in the back, fully aim in, and then take your shot. But if you trying to play it as a heavy tank like you should, you're about to get your butt handed to you. So enough of this jibber jabber. Let's go into the actual battle and you check it out for yourself. All right. Good luck and good fight. We're going to see this tank actually in action. Again, you've seen the stats, you've seen that stuff like that. Now we're actually going to look at it. Now, again, you can see the replay is a little bit bugged because you can see that the reticle thing basically is not working correctly. It's basically showing red for seconds and at an angle that, well, basically I was disturbed by. But yeah, unfortunately, replay bugs are replay bugs and nothing really you can do about it. Now, you see me going to the heavy tank area. I'm joined by 2 other tier 9s. And the MY, basically we have 2 tanks up here, another tier 9 and a tier 8. Now again, I'm going to do about the same amount of damage as the 122 TM. Now, again, you're going to see that the armor ain't all that it's cracked up to be. Speed wise, you can see 34-ish. that's not really burning up the charts right here and everything else. And part of that was going down the hill. When I'm going uphill even slightly and everything else, that you see it drops down fairly quickly. Now I was going to play right here, and then I'm like, okay, well, I see the KV4 creeping up on that side. I know I can take the KV4. All I got to do is basically hit the top of his head, hit his cupola, and be done. Now you can see me going across, see me aiming in, and yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, look how long that aim time is, and you're just moving a little bit and it just goes. Okay, now again, 501, good hit. But again, remember, I'm facing a tier 8. And he was able to pin me quite easily. Now, most likely he got ammo-racked or something, because there's no other way that, I would be able to do that. I don't see where the hitbox is, where he actually hit me from. If you see it, please let me know. But I don't see it. It's not lower plate. So again, I'm not sure exactly where he hit me at. But suffice it to say, the ammo didn't hold up to a tier 8. And again, he wasn't firing gold. We're gonna wait right here. Aim, and bad shot by me. Again, there was a spot that I should have been able to hit at, but unfortunately, bad aim. You can see where that hole is, where I can actually hit at, and you can see right there, that's not gonna pin. But you see me already creeping back, like I'm trying to fire. I'm like, wait, I'm not reloaded yet. Crap. Knew that wasn't going in. I don't have gold loaders for that, but I was at least trying to keep him from moving and let my Emil basically have a shot at him, because he'll hear somebody fire and think he's safe to come out. Now again, I keep pulling back because my brain is telling me, hey, you should have a shot by now. You should be reloaded. No, you're not. So that's going to be a problem for a lot of people, because again, the reload time is just absolutely terrible. Okay. We're just waiting right here. Gonna try to creep in. Got him. But I took in a process 2 shots where lower plates, easy pins. Even though I was angled, easy games. Because that lower plate is, well, you can see it. That lower plate is big as F. Tier 8s, easily gonna be able to pin it. Not even an issue. All right, we're gonna roll in now. Again, look at how the profile is when you're. Ouch. Again, 5.25, good meaty thing, but again, I'd rather have a quicker reload than a long reload like this. And again, now, what did he pin me at? Straight to that big ass cupola right there. So again, it does have weak spots in the turret. Tier 8s can literally hit it, pin it, not even an issue. Yes, I know it's a T-34. I know it's got a higher pin than normal, but this game is over just that quickly, and that's just not a lot of shots. It just takes too long to reload. You can see lower plate was cheese. Again, it's big, so everything can hit it. Again, if this lower plate was lower down where, it's or more angled, but it's not angled enough for you to actually avoid anything. The cupola is, well, really up front, really prominent, really easy to hit. It's not sitting way back here and small. So again, it does have weak spots, which is great. I love a tank that actually has weak spots, but the primary thing wrong with this, DPM, gun handling. Yes, I said DPM twice, because again, the DPM is so bad, it's really rough. And gun handling. You can deal with it being slow. It's a heavy tank. Deal with it. You can deal with it. It should have better view range, considering that the port is so far forward and so high. This should have 400 view range, but again, 390. Deal with it. But just check my final thoughts on the end part of on the end plate, and you'll see it. All right, you've seen the battle. You will make credits, as you can plainly see. easily make credits. But look at my damage. Facing tier 8s. I'm not facing tier 9s. I'm not facing tier 10s. This is basically optimum thing. Now again, I play this without gold, as you've seen and everything else, that without food. So you're looking at the baseline stats on what this tank can do without any of the bells and whistles. It does have brothers in arms, but that's it. Okay, let's go to the stats. Okay. That's not really high. Again, I didn't correct for thing and everything else, but again, if you look at it, I came in essentially 5th overall in actual XP. Damage wise, I came in, as you can plainly see, way down here, because you're literally the 122 TM, another Chinese tank, and this tank here, basically the DPM is the same, and you can see with the long reload what's going to happen to you. You know, it's just one of those things where it ain't going to work out well for you. Now, shots fired. Fired 7 shots and 7 penetrations. Your penetrations, again, I'm fighting against tier 8s. So if you're fighting against tier 8s, most of the time, if you hit, you will pin. I had a little trouble with the low, because the low, again, is rounded. You got to hit it specifically in a certain spot. But again, that's 5 shots pin, and just that's your total damage. Let's assume that all 7 penetrated. You're still looking at 2.3. Sorry, no, 2.6 total. That's not a lot in a tier 9. And again, this assuming that we're fighting tier 8s. What happens when I'm fighting tier 10s, where I have to load gold, even I don't have any gold loaded, and I can't pin these guys and everything else, and that this is a crying shame. Again, if you fully aim in, you will hit your shots. But if you're not fully aiming in and everything else of that, you're not going to hit. It's just how it is. This tank is worse than the K. Is it worth it for the marathon to get this tank? Absolutely not. If they up the DPM to the level of the K, that would be good. And again, I still consider the K a below, I don't want to say below average. Actually, let's call it an average tank, a balanced tank. If the K is balanced, meaning that if you're a good player, you can make it work really good. If you're a bad player, you're not going to be able to make it work. I'm an okay player, so I can make it work. This tank here, just don't do it. It's not worth the first off, it definitely ain't worth the price with the low amount of damage that you're going to get. Yes, I know it makes credits, but again, look at the credit making potential. That's 50K is from an event, so that means I only made 60K. If you take off from the total I got, I would have made 26K in actual profits with a premium account. If you don't have a premium account, as you can plainly see right here, you literally I would have only made 6K in credits, hitting tier 8s and pinning most of my shots. Not, again, no gold fired. You're not going to make money with this here. You're going to make some bonds, but that's it. You're not going to make money with this tank. Again, the ammo cost is too damn high. Your reload is too damn long. Your gun handling is poor as crap if you have to do it from up close and personal. You still can't hit the shots. So aiming for weak spots, unless you're aiming forever and a day, ain't gonna happen. So overall, of the tier 9s, and I dislike the 777, the Russian one, this is worse. And I can get that one for free. Yes, it doesn't make me credits, but actually, technically speaking, if you look at my videos on the 777, I'd actually make more credits with the 777 than I will with this tank here. And that's a damn shame. So that's my feelings on this tank here. For that, it's up to you if you want to sit there and go for it. But this is Warp103 saying, warp out, have fun. We'll catch your guys on the next one.